As further punishment, Warden Norton strips Andy of his private cell and threatens to transfer him to the block housing the most hardened criminals. To break his spirit completely, Norton extends Andy's time in solitary confinement for another month. When Andy finally returns to the prison yard, he appears changed, quieter, almost broken. He resumes his daily routine at Shawshank but seems lost in thought. One day, while talking to Red, he reflects on his past. Though he insists he never killed his wife, he admits that his cold and distant nature pushed her away. Her unhappiness led to her affair, and in some way, he feels responsible for the chain of events that followed. Shifting the conversation, Andy speaks of hope. If he ever regains his freedom, he dreams of going to Zihuatanejo, a peaceful beach town on the Pacific coast of Mexico. He describes it as a place where he could start fresh, fixing up an old boat and running a small business chartering fishing tours. Andy also shares a deeply personal memory with Red. He recalls a day from his past when he took his future wife to a farm in Buxton, Maine. There, at the edge of a stone wall, stood a large oak tree. It was beneath that tree that they made love, and afterward he proposed to her. Andy then makes an unusual request. If Red is ever released, he must go to that very spot. Under a large, black volcanic rock, one that would look out of place, Andy has buried something. When Red asks what it is, Andy only smiles and tells him to find it himself. Later, Andy asks one of the guards for a length of rope. The request unsettles Red and the other inmates, who begin to fear the worst. They suspect Andy is planning to take his own life. That evening, as the prison settles in for the night, Warden Norton calls Andy to his office for one final task. He orders him to shine his shoes and place his suit in for dry cleaning. Andy obeys, his expression unreadable. The next morning during roll call, Andy does not step out of his cell. The guards check, but he is nowhere to be found. Panic sets in as Warden Norton, already feeling uneasy, notices something odd. His polished shoes are missing, replaced by a worn-out pair in his shoebox. Realizing something is wrong, Norton storms into Andy's cell, demanding answers. When Red is dragged in for questioning, he insists he knows nothing of Andy's plans. Frustrated and paranoid, Norton starts throwing Andy's belongings across the room. In a fit of rage, he grabs one of Andy's sculpted rocks and hurls it at the poster of Raquel Welch on the wall. Instead of bouncing off, the rock punches straight through. For a moment, silence hangs in the air.